Dana and Wendy Coffee Time Show. I have my coffee here this morning, and we are little. Oh my goodness, what is this here? But anyways, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is going to be such a beautiful day here in Northern Ontario, as I'm assuming it's going to be absolutely beautiful all across Ontario and North America today. And if you're suffering from weather, well, that makes it a perfect time to pause and reflect. It has been an incredible week here with myself. Last week I was in clinic in Ontario, and I know Wendy has been busy working as well with all of her goodness. Wendy has the nutritional solutions, and she has been certainly working away with the spring cleanse, and I know that begins as well. She's got the 10-day shred. Myself, I have the 5-day hormone detox with new menu, new focus, and we are launching that on April the 5th. And then I'm every day at 3. Wendy's every day throughout the day with her different groups and such. But if you're not familiar, we do have a location here in Sudbury together, and we have we offer, of course, thermography and live blood, and we have live blood, we have thermography, and the CQEX, which is a PMF ion cyclotron resonance PMF machine, which is a provides pain relief, inflammation reduction, and these are all Health Canada approved. But today we wanted to talk a little bit about eye health. Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about eye health. I didn't know what Wendy had in mind today. But in eye health, so there's so many different things. And I think that even when you're talking the amount of time that we are actually spending on our computers now, more so than ever, because we have Zoom meetings, or everything's at work online, and our children are online too. So I believe that protecting the eyes is going to be one of the biggest things, and biggest things I think moving forward, if school is to continue online, and if work is also to continue more online as well. I know that AOR, Pure Synergy, and even a few of the different companies have actually started to incorporate the more of the Blu-ray, blue light therapies and such on there as well. Good morning, Wendy.
Good morning. How are
Good
you?
morning. I'm really good, thank you. I wanted to just talk quickly today about eye health, because we have this increase of computer time for ourselves and for our children, and just kind of touching briefly on the importance of what the different ones are and what they mean. Yay? Nay?
Yes.
I think it's important. And then making sure that you're scheduling time away from the computer, scheduling time to get outside and take breath breaks. Take your mask off and take breath breaks, and also then to give your eyes rest as well, right? I don't know why I just thought of that. Remember, the iPads, they were the little masks that we used to wear. I think cucumber will come. You can put cucumber slices on your eyes to sort of rest them as well. And I wonder why that was, but I'll have to look at that again. It
I think it was reduced swelling.
Yeah, reduce the swelling, but for the different eye strain that we are now experiencing, taking that time to breathe and to rest and to put cucumber slices on your eyes will probably be something this summer that we're going to have to continue working at, because I think, or even a nice cool eye pad, because it's going to be important. Just because it'll be into our second year of working from home and more computer time and more work. But I think the blue light aspect, I know that I programmed my laptop and my phone to automatically switch from blue light in later evenings.
Okay.
So it has more of a yellow filter on it. But blue light's healthy for the eyes during the day, because it activates your melatonin production, or activate just those types of things are hormone production to the body. But it's that extended blue light, and then it's in the evening, because blue light is actually a natural part of the sun aura, or the rays from the sun, that activate your awake time and get up and go and those types of things. But it's showing now that the extended aspect of that is so difficult. Your thoughts?
No, that's perfect. I was just thinking, I had a thought come into my head. They were talking about, especially for people that have issues with sleep issues. And that's part of that whole sleep ritual that, people that have issues, they want to actually, I know, I remember what it was. But before I say that, they want to actually decrease their amount of screen time, and that could be TV, computers, iPads, whatever. But again, if that decreased in blue light is there too, it's going to be very helpful, because I know I have a lot of Zoom meetings and stuff like that right into the evening sometimes, and sometimes the meetings are just so empowering that you just, like, oh, you're all pumped up, but you can't sleep. But sometimes it's that blue light as well.
It is. It is. Those, my red frame glasses that you just love actually has the blue light on them as well.
I think my glasses are too. I got them years ago. They were computer glasses, so I'm not quite sure if exactly they are blue light resistant, or the blue light glasses, or whatever that refract.
Right. So I mean, we've been and yeah, it's good. The it's interesting. I'm on the healthline.com because I love using it. They just keep it so simple for us. And then it reminds of the different research that we've done elsewhere. And it's about, and I love your podcast is about a carrot as well. So it's eat your carrots, and they're good for your eyes. So any food, right, that has that sort of circular aspect with a center focal is always good for the eyes.
What do you mean by a circular focus?
So you've got your carrot.
Okay.
And then it has the center dark.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
And it has the center focus, like a bullet, like it's a
okay.
bullet.
So it looks like an eye.
It looks like an eye.
Gotcha.
You never heard that before?
Yeah, no, I did.
Walnut
is going with it.
Walnut is good for the brain.
Yeah. Walnut, cabbage.
The penis. An eggplant is good for the.
No, that's just emojis, silly.
Broccoli is good for the brain.
Yeah, for the brain. Yeah, just because it looks. Kidney beans, obviously good for
kidney beans or kidneys.
Yeah.
See, you got it. Got it. It's called the Doctrine of Medicine, and it is same as bladderwort. When you pull up a bladderwort root, it actually looks like a bladder.
That's right. It does. Yeah.
Yes. So it's good for the bladder. See, God thought we were a little stupid sometimes, and He's like, let's just make sure that these people get it. How much more blatant can He possibly be? Right? How blatant. So yeah, those are just how that aspect goes. And so I have had when I did my genetics testing, of course, I know that I have that SOD dismutase, which is a inability to produce or utilize glutathione the best that I can, and also then free radicals. So that's just my shtick, and that's the way I need to function moving forward in life. But of course, at this time last year, they had found a spot in the back of my eye, which is the start of macular degeneration. So I now just had my update, and nothing has increased. They would never tell me. They said it looked great. So I was like, okay, great. It looks great. They didn't say whether it went away, because I've done such high therapies. But anyways.
I mean, that's the thing with most of these kinds of things, that, through our diet, through lifestyle changes and mindset and everything else, we can, even though we might even been diagnosed with certain conditions, there is the opportunity to halt or slow down, and in some cases even
Mhm.
reverse
Yes,
situations with regards to, and just as long as you're not progressing. I mean, we can
that's
live
perfect.
with
Yes.
things, for years and years and years.
Well, and I think that was important to me because, um, one, as I found out from my amazing father, that everyone and their son has a glaucoma, but
Mm,
but it's like, um, so then my, of course, research shifts a little bit and starts understanding the root of glaucoma, which is still ongoing. So don't ask me now. And that aspect of what food, what nutrition, what food, what should we be
mhm,
looking at? And again, it just goes right back. High antioxidant foods, high anti-inflammatory foods, maintaining the flow of your body, like the drainage system of your body, your bowels of your body, making sure you're actually digesting food, because there's
mhm,
no sense putting all this good food if you're not digesting it.
yep,
Um, and stress management, like it always comes back to
yes,
those
yeah,
those big things, right? Blood
yeah.
pressures and stress management and things like that. So,
Yeah, because I mean, you're understanding that stress, first of all, is going to like raise your blood pressure, but it's also causing inflammation in the body
mhm.
on so many levels. And again, it's that whole coming back to that basic root cause of our inflammation in our body, which is causing um, other issues down the road. So again, looking at our food intake, looking at our taking, like you were saying, taking the 5 minute breaks from our in
Mhm.
our workplaces to get some fresh air, to be able
It's
to
so
release
important.
toxins.
Like
Um,
we know what it's like when we wrap an elastic around your finger and the lack of blood flow and lack of oxygen comes to the end of your finger, like
mhm,
it turns blue.
yeah,
So imagine like people who with the, not that it's right or wrong, so don't get me wrong by saying this, but sometimes when you're having the double masks on too long, or you have masks on for 9 hours a day, it's just the little long-term depletion of oxygen that isn't the question,
mhm,
right? You can't. That's why I am really every client I spoke with yesterday. Take the mat, set your timer,
yeah,
take your mask off, take 5 deep breaths.
yeah,
It's going to be part of this. You need to put oxygen in your body. Even something as simple as breathing in peppermint,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because we
essential
know.
oils, and
Yep.
people have put it on their masks as well too.
Yes. Yes. Don't put
Mhm.
too much because it
Not too
burns your
much,
eyes.
no.
I was like, whoa, whoa. But I
Yeah,
mean,
that'd be too much.
we know that peppermint essential oil actually helps increase the oxygen saturation in your blood. So it's just part of that
I did not know that.
amazingness
That's cool.
with peppermint oils. But it's interesting. So lutein and zeaxanthin, not to be confused with astaxanthin, but zeaxanthin.
Okay.
I'm getting so good at these big
You
words. Oh,
are.
I know. Like, oh, just love it. Anyways, just a sec here. Zeaxanthin food.
The thing is though too, with the 5 minute break for your for
Right?
your breathing things, I think it should be done every hour. What is your thoughts on
Do you
that?
think so?
Yep.
Well, it would, and take 5 deep breaths
Yep. Five
and
deep breaths.
drink your 8 ounce glass of water. That is just
All at the same time. Look at that.
boom, revelation right there.
Wow. Yeah. There you go. Tip of the day.
Tip of the day. It's free, no charge.
No charge.
So again, lutein and zeaxanthin is like dark green vegetables, which is amazing because where can you grow those at home, Wendy?
On your garden, your tower garden.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So kale and spinach, well, of course, broccoli are great sources, natural sources of the lutein and zeaxanthin. So high green foods, right?
Okay.
But even
Like,
egg yolk and peppers and grapes are good sources as well. And
so
it,
what?
go ahead.
Sorry. What does lutein do again?
Lutein is a you're gonna have I have difficult with this word carotenoids.
Carotenoids. Yeah.
Carotenoids are
Is
pigments that are found in plants and in your retina.
So it's a
Same
vitamin
thing.
A. Carotenoids are associated with vitamin A.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. You need to, they also absorb high energy blue and ultraviolet light that can damage your eye. That's why it's kind of there to protect it and have
Illness.
that protection always provide that protection. And we know how important those green vegetables are to longevity of life and anti-inflammatory. We also know the importance of broccoli when it comes to breast health and hormone health as well. So you see how, like, you just need to eat your
One more thing.
vegetables. Yeah.
Green vegetables, green fruits, or not fruits, green vegetables, the green leafy vegetables, full of chlorophyll, which is
Mm.
akin to the blood of a human. So that is actually the blood of plants, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the energy that has come down from the sun or the filter or whatever and made the plant green. And
Mhm.
this is the energy that we're taking in.
Mhm.
So chlorophyll is one of those wonderful things, and I was talking about that yesterday as well too. If you're ever wondering, yes, chlorophyll is the way to go. And that's one of the other big bonuses with having your your greens in all the time.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you're getting that chlorophyll.
In the 5-day hormone detox, we also talk about adding liquid glass drops of liquid chlorophyll during your day. So, I mean, it's just that you're always looking for the easiest way to support your body naturally, and having that chlorophyll for that pickup for the day, and helping your body become alkaline and getting rid of that acidity and getting your body to work the best that it can be is the easiest thing. So,
Yeah.
zinc is also a nutrient that's super important for your eye health. So it's naturally found in your eyes. It's a powerful antioxidant. It's a primary mineral. You know me and my minerals, always about taking that. So it is just making sure that you are incorporating that zinc. And I know all of us, zinc has been on our mind to help protect our immune system this past year and a half. So just making sure that you're taking the right natural sources. Usually when you're taking it as a natural source, all the other little cofactors are sort of built in as it is just made that way, right?
Yeah, and that's one of the good points about taking whole foods is because you've got all the ingredients in
Everything's,
there to be able to assimilate and
yep.
absorb with the greatest opportunity, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you have that nice stomach acid to be able to get there as well too.
Mm-hmm. Vitamin. So you are you and we and I and me, all
The
of us,
collective.
all the collective. Oh, it's going to be one of those days.
Yep.
We spoke a lot about B vitamins yesterday,
Yes.
and B1 thiamine.
Oh, yes, yes.
Thiamine is
Thiamine, yeah.
very essential for the health of your eyes as well, right?
Interesting. Yeah.
When taken with other vitamins, I think it just is one of those ones that make everything work better. Can help reduce your risk of cataracts. Again, but all this research with whole food, of course, is always ongoing.
Yeah.
It is known as the anti-stress vitamin, and it reduces inflammation. So it's certainly, new research indicates that it can be effective in treating uveitis, uveitis, an inflammatory eye condition that causes blindness. So
Okay.
the again, a good, nice broad spectrum B vitamin, or eating a broad spectrum of B foods, right? Is very important for your health because it's just so good. So good. And B6, we spoke a lot about B6 yesterday.
This is one of those big stress ones as well too, that I find so many people are actually deficient in. And I can figure out the deficiencies through a series of questions. And that's how I do my nutritional consult, is basically through a series of very extensive questions that you think, oh my goodness, why does she need to know why my left toe hurts? Silly things like that, but it really does give me indications about which vitamins and minerals.
There must be a storm a coming.
Yeah, exactly. Where's my Windex? Or my what is it? WD-40.
WD-40.
Yeah.
That was in My Greek Wedding, where the grandfather always used Windex.
I've heard the old folks saying that, like when I was a kid. I'm a WD-40. It's oil up the joints.
Stop it! Really?
But the B vitamins for sure. I think I got lost.
I didn't sleep. I don't know. Maybe it's
I didn't
because
sleep last night
I
either.
didn't I took cleavers. I don't know. Like, did anybody sleep last night? James didn't sleep last night.
Oh boy.
Did anyone out there in Facebook land have a really great sleep last night? I think it's just the whole full moon, and I took those cleavers at night,
Oh, probably not a good thing. Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh, how many tequilas did I have overnight? Like, it's just crazy. So more water today, more water.
Yeah.
Vitamin
Flush it
C
out.
is, yeah, flush it out. Vitamin C, oh, better put that out on the counter too. I got to remember to take that. Uh, Vitamin C is especially helpful in reducing your risk of cataracts as well.
Yeah. Your antioxidants. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's interesting. In thermography, you can see the changes within the eyes. Um,
Oh.
in if it's like a bluer haze of things over the eyes,
Mhm.
that usually indicates that there's a poor circulation happening. And then, of course, then we turn the head around and look at the back. And in a lot of cases, that upper cervical area is suffering a little bit with a misalignment or inflammation. But when we see this blueness over or the haze or change of color over the eyes in thermography, Sharon, our interpreter, normally will say, if you're not wearing contacts, means this, and we want you to seek or discuss this with your eye health specialists. So
Mhm.
it's so important, right? And
Mhm.
interesting. We know that, of course, people who live in dry climates may also suffer from dry eye, and a changing of hormones.
Mhm.
Also, you may suffer from dry eye. Some medications
Mhm.
also have the side effect of dry eyes. So it's always important to sort of go through that little checklist of things. Am I eating the right food? Am I eating enough?
Yeah.
Whole foods, green foods, antioxidants. Do I have enough? Omega 3s are super important, right? And
Mhm.
even when we're talking about seed cycling, like I spoke about seed
Yeah.
cycling yesterday, you're trying to jam pack as much nutrient in a small bite-sized morsel. Seed cycling is amazing because you've got such high fatty acids and high omegas, EPA, DHAs, things like that,
Mhm.
jammed in that. And again, even though we're not talking about hormone health, omega 3 actually helps to heal and regenerate the eyes. So making sure you're taking enough fat,
Yeah.
right? Because it lubricates the body. You can't spray WD-40 in your eyes.
Oh, please don't do that. No. Don't. And
But I mean, the
don't
omega 3s,
eat bricks if you have a sore throat. Please do
don't
not
eat
eat bricks.
don't eat bricks. That's right.
No,
Yes.
Vicks.
Oh, Vicks.
I have that argument with my husband every time. He's like,
He says to eat Vicks.
yeah, yeah, just give me 2 spoonfuls. I'm like, no.
Oh, good Lord.
I think he's just bugging me, but still, really? People have done it. People have done it.
That's why these warning labels are on these
What
products, folks.
is Oh.
Are you being
Well,
serious? That's
I'm
absolute
serious.
craziness. I
I've heard
love
of people
Vicks
saying
as much as it is a petro uh,
it. Petrochemical.
petrochemical. It just
Yeah.
reminds me of home. So I thank you, Mother, for loving me with Vicks all
Oh,
the
yeah, I
time.
grew up with
Yeah,
Vicks
on the
too.
back and
Yeah,
on the front and on
yeah.
your feet, and oh yeah, such
It's the
goodness.
energy that goes with it as well
I
too.
think
The
so. I think
love that
so.
they put in it. Yeah.
I think so. But yeah, seed cycling balls on my website, wisedivinewomen.com. I'll put that
Yeah.
on there today so you can download your recipes and the importance of it. But you can see how important it is when you're cooking or making cookies or making protein balls to incorporate all of those high hemp and flax and all that goodness, not only just for hormone health, for heart health, for brain health, and for eye health.
Throw
It's kind of
sesame
cool.
seeds on everything.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
yourself a bagel seasoning. What do they call that? Everything bagel seasonings, and it has a lot of those seeds in them, and you can add extra ones and stuff, and you just shake that on everything. Uh,
Yeah, it's amazing. I think it's incredible when you're looking at the aspect of the best bang for the buck. So
mhm,
the garden tower, um,
Mhm.
is absolutely going to be essential, especially if you're in a smaller place or a townhome, even an apartment,
Yeah.
a condo, because you don't have garden space, or even small lots here, even in Sudbury, because you can throw it. You can have it started during the winter. You can run it all winter
Do it
long,
all
but it
winter, yeah.
is possible that you can just throw it outside to
Oh, yeah.
let life happen. But when it goes vertical, you just gain so much more space. And what is the square footage of that cover? Like a 4 by
Okay.
4?
No, no. The garden home, which is a little bit smaller, it's like an apartment version of it. It's 2 by 2. And okay, so that's the spare space it takes up. But going up, you can go. So each section would be about a foot, and each section has about 4 slots in it. And so I think there's like 3 or 4 sections, but then you can get an extra section just for microgreens. So
Wow.
your like sprouts and
Mhm.
different things like that as well too. So you get a lot. I don't know what the square footage is of the
I
produce
think it
that you
is a
get.
four, almost a 3 by 3, 4 by 4, but it's only because you have the lights that come out, the light systems that come out along the sides that's the only thing that makes it bigger.
Yeah, no, yeah. It takes up little space, 2 by 2. That's the small one takes up that, and that's the one that stays inside. And then you
Mm,
have the regular tower garden, which is a little bit bigger, and that one can be brought inside or outside. But it can also have the lights for the inside wintertime. And I think it's only 3 by 3, to be
mhm,
honest.
mhm,
It
mhm.
takes up little space, takes up no energy whatsoever on your hydro bills. So people think, oh my goodness, hydro bills, hydroponics, all these different things is going to be a lot, but no, it's like a little fish tank motor that's in it, and it
Mhm.
takes up so little energy that it just and it's really nice therapeutic. I was talking to one of my clients the other day with regards to it, and she says every once in a while I hear this little trickle. Oh, comes down and it sounds like a spa therapy thing, and it's just so therapeutic and just nice to be able to just that's so nice, like a little. Anyways, yeah, it's the benefits are just exponential just because of so much things. I mean, even just the being able to learn how to garden if you're not a gardener, or teach your children how to garden,
Mhm.
and then going that much further and watching the plants grow, and then being able to eat the produce from that as well too. So, yay! It's a great thing. Great thing.
It is great.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I love it. I think it's incredible to get these systems in place, especially when you're trying to garden, because I know we gardened last year and it didn't work out very well. Um, and really, you can't go wrong with when you're doing the spinaches and the kales and the quick things, but you can do tomatoes.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can do strawberries.
Oh
Like,
yeah, any flowering
mhm,
fruit, vegetable. You can do melons if you want to have that space of. I mean, obviously, you would try to get a dwarf version of it. You can do green beans, all these different things, and not only just outside because you think anything that flowers, you need the beautiful bees to be able to
mhm,
pollinate and everything else. But you can actually get quite proficient in like taking a little paintbrush and pollinating yourself and
right?
have this stuff all winter long. So
I think
takes a little skill, but it can be done for sure.
and you're going to put your link in there.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Good, good,
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, what's in store for you this week?
Oh my goodness, we're setting up for April. We're coming into the cleaning month where we're going to be doing a challenge. Basically, it's not so much of a challenge, but it's just a schedule to give you the opportunity to be able to clean your whole house all the way through April with just doing it in little chunks. So it's not so overwhelming. It's not so much of a big deal. And you just don't think, oh my God, it's going to be crazy. And just doing it in little chunks throughout the month. And then basically what we're doing is carrying that cleaning theme over into clean eating. So learning about our what clean eating is, understanding the philosophy behind it.
Mhm,
I'm going to
mhm.
be doing a presentation on the 15th in the afternoon, so people are going to be able to get a little bit more of a deeper dive with regards to that. And then, of course, at the beginning of the month, we're always starting off with the shred. So diving in for 10 days, starting on the 5th, I believe it is, the Monday, anyways, and going into our shred like we do every month. So that's pretty much it for that I figured out so far anyways.
I love it. I think we're just steady forward. I know
Yep.
in my groups, I'm going to be adding a few new little details to things and connecting and just going with them in my healthy eating, healthy habits. I'm going to be throwing some new recipes on there so people can try them and let me know what
Mm-hmm.
they think as I'm designing the Hormone Academy. Just to say, hey, I need some test pilots. Can you girls give this a run for me? In the Wise Divine Woman, we'll be digging a bit deeper into the faith aspect and applying that soul portion of faith to regardless of faith, you still need that foundation. Of course, that mind, body, soul, and nutrition kind of moving forward with that. April 5th, we start our 5-day hormone detox just to sort of just get everything. So, okay, where did we lose ourselves this month? How are we going to get back on track? And where's our new focus? And as it's spring, it's about adding that cleansing portion to things as things come alive in the world, and then doing that as well. I'll be doing or hosting Touch Your Tatas again. A new format actually. It's all great and fine and dandy to talk about hormone health within the Touch Your Tatas, but I talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, no, Dana, clean that thing up, make it a little more precise. Let's get a
Everything
little
was
more,
shifted.
get a
Yeah.
little more hands-on application with the Touch Your Tatas program, which was the reason I started the whole program.
Mm.
And we just continue to pray that I can go out into the community and provide that education hands-on. So
Yeah.
that may not happen till the summer as we're just trying to figure out the health around the world and giving that all the love and prayer that we possibly can, because it's quite a few people have been um, affected now. We've had some new situations come here and in Sudbury area, but we must continue to go forth and bring strength and love and energy and vitality to our bodies, reduce our inflammation,
Mm-hmm.
eat whole food, get out and breathe fresh air,
Yep.
and just try and be the best that you can be managing stress. And if you have questions at all, you want some help with this stuff, we're here for you.
Yeah, most definitely. And this is probably why we preach this kind of stuff all the time is we really want to just give you guys the opportunity to be the best version of yourselves. So things like the situation that we're dealing with right now, it's not going to maybe get to you so badly. It's going to be able to give you the best possible opportunity to ward off and keep yourself healthy and keep everybody around you healthy as well too.
Mm-hmm.
Clean eating is a key to that, as well as that mindfulness, being able to cleanse yourself properly, but through the detoxification process. And we're not talking like spending tons and tons and tons of money. We're saying follow us. We're giving you guys the information that you need to stay healthy. Take
Mm-hmm.
that mask off every hour and breathe, mindfully, just not like, and, put it back on and go back to work, but just stop and for a few seconds and just breathe, take without that mask on some fresh air and give yourselves that opportunity
When
to
you're
be yourself.
outside,
Yeah.
because you can't be taking your mask off behind your desk or
Oh,
in
no, no,
your
no, no. Yeah.
workplace or
When you
things
have a
like
moment
that,
when
but
you're allowed to
because
be by
your
yourself.
job is important. Your job
Mhm.
is important, but
Yeah.
taking and you need to. If you smoked, if you still smoked, you would take your
We should be
breaks.
able to crave that fresh air like people. I never smoked, so I like people that used to crave to go out every hour or whatever. If they just we had that same craving for fresh air, that'd be just amazing, wouldn't it?
It's so true. It's so true. Yeah. I remember that, you would want to go, well, why do they get to take a break and go have a smoke? Why don't I get to? You don't smoke. Well,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess I should take up smoking so I can go have a break. But
Yeah, or
t-
have friends
yeah, exactly.
when I
But
was in high school.
you want to you want to incorporate that breath break, mask off, breathe, open up, stretch, and it takes like 5 minutes,
Yeah, not
right?
even,
Not even.
no. So yeah, I think that's good for today.
I think so. We really went full circle on
We
that one.
did.
which I think is important. Again,
Yeah.
eat your vegetables,
If
eat
you
your
want some,
fruit.
yeah, if you want some more information about eye health, please connect with Dana. She
Mhm.
is the lady to talk to with regards to that, and she can definitely set you up with on the right path and the journey towards that as well too. So, or myself, I mean both, but for sure, we all both have our different focuses. So um, together we're totality.
A totality. Yeah, we had fun. We've
Whole.
been playing around with a couple of clients that we are collaborating with together as a team.
Oh yeah.
So I think that it's certainly once things lift and we can meet together in
Mhm.
the office and meet with people, I certainly think that that may be a focus moving forward because it's understanding that unique, incredible opportunity of thermography
The
with
integration.
live
Yeah.
blood and that mind body sort of
Yeah.
nutrition focus.
Yeah.
I
We're,
think it's
we're, we're in the process of putting together a package actually for everybody.
everybody.
Maybe just specifically healthcare workers. I'm not quite sure, but
Mhm.
everybody in general to be able to have that opportunity to look at everything, and then you get the combination of two brains working for you. So that's the added bonus,
I think so.
and yeah, so that's what we're doing at the moment too. So
I think it's
that
exciting.
stay tuned for that for sure.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm staying
Well,
tuned for it. I'm
me
excited.
too. Yeah. We'll see what comes out of our brains when we get them
Surprise.
together.
Well, good to see everyone. Everyone have a great day today. Please remember to
Yeah.
set your alarm clocks if it's not like your timer on your phone,
Mhm.
whether you want to do every hour or whether you want to do every day, or sorry, every hour or every 3 hours. Please
Yeah.
step outside if you can. Stick your head out the window.
Mhm.
Take down your mask. Take 5 deep breaths.
Weather's
Right.
going to be good from here on out, at least up here in Northern Ontario.
Yep, and
So
drink
yeah, drink
water.
water.
Please drink
Yeah.
water. So stay more tuned to that, and watch all of our programming we've got. If you've got questions, holler,
Mhm.
holla,
Holla. All
holla.
right. Have a great day,
Hey
guys.
everyone, have a good day.